Hello, everybody. How are you? Hey, YouTube. OMG, it has been a hot minute. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. We are live today. And this is like the first part of, I was going to say like many. So this is the first part of many. Today we're starting our new series called Making Money with Your Craft. And as you guys know, my name is Serena. You may or may not know my name is Serena, and I am the business coach to creatives. I have been doing this today, exactly today, officially today, 6 years. I started this journey in on February 14th, 2019. And so today is the same day, 2025. If you're catching me on the replay, and I hope you're catching me like 3 or 4 years down the road, then I've been doing this a long time. Before that, I've been doing it locally here. I've been a business coach and strategist for a really long time. And I love working with my business owners, but most of all, I love working with my creatives. So today, we are here today to talk about 5 ways you guys can make money selling your craft. And I'm really talking to, I am really thrilled to be able to work with so many fabulous creative business owners. But today I'm going to kind of switch gears a little bit, and I'm going to be talking to the person that has an amazing gift or amazing ability or talent, whether they're an artist or a crafter or a creative, a sewer, a painter, whatever your vice may be. I'm going to be talking to you today, especially if you have in the back of your mind, I see other people doing this, and I think I may want to do that. And I've got some funny little things I'm going to pop up too for you guys to entertain you so you don't want to miss anything. And the last one, I'm telling you, like number 5, you certainly don't want to miss number 5, because I'm telling you right now, number 5 is one that I have done over and over again. And I know probably every single creative is guilty of the same thing as well. So hold on here. I'm actually going to get up. I think I can see you guys here. Hello, Leanne. If you're here live with me, I would love for you to make a comment. And if you can tell me where you're coming live from today. But if you're not live with me and you're catching me in replay, I love that even more, because it means I get ad revenue. So I love it even more. But I would love to know where you're tuning in from. I have a huge audience that spans across the entire globe. And so I love celebrating where everybody is. So if you can just drop it like a tap, that would be great. So the reality is today's Valentine's Day, right? Like today is Valentine's Day. And it dawned on me this week that you can literally sell anything to anybody. Literally sell anything. I don't know about y'all, but my ads wall on my platforms have been some of the dumbest things ever. They've just been like stupid stuff. And funny Valentine's gifts. It's such a Hallmark holiday. It kind of takes the spirit out of like really sending our love for one another. It has really become a Hallmark holiday. It's become a buying holiday. Buy a gift, buy a card. And I kind of got me thinking a little bit about creatives and how you can literally sell anything with marketing. If you market it, you can sell it. And here is the perfect example of this. A little giggle for you guys today. Please tell me that nobody needs a tortilla blanket. Nobody needs a tortilla blanket. But according to this, 2,000 people bought a tortilla blanket in the last month. How what? A tortilla. Wrap me up like a burrito, talk about crazy. It's Taco Tuesday. You can literally market anything. If you create a reaction or a feeling, they will buy it. If you walk into Hobby Lobby, Home Goods, any of the stores, you may walk in like, I need a new pillow, I need a paintbrush, whatever it may be. You walk into the store with the intention of buying that, but I can guarantee you the majority of the people, the intention is they walk right back out of the store with a whole bunch of things they didn't know they needed. And as creatives and crafters and artisans, we actually create products that the majority of people do not wake up and say, I need that. I need that. Oh yeah, I'm going to go and buy a wreath today. Oh, I need some artwork. In the back of your mind, you're like, yeah, I'd like to have a piece of artwork for the dining room, but I'll just wait till something comes my way. Nobody really wakes up and says, I need a little bunny sign, or I need this, or whatever it is that we may need, it creates a feeling or emotion. And so you as a creative have that ability to create that feeling and emotion like, oh my God, I gotta have that. I gotta have that. How many times have you guys seen something and you're like, I've got to have that? So I want you to remember as we talk about these 5 things, you have to create an emotion. Okay. You are not just a maker. Like you're not just making things. What you're doing is you're making somebody's day everything. When that box arrives in the mail, you literally have just made their day. You guys know it's almost better when you order something like on Etsy or on Shopify. You know that when that box arrives, that is like your entire like it's just oh, this is better than I expected. Most of the time, it's better than we expected, right? We're even more excited when the mailman or UPS or FedEx actually delivers it to us. I'm dealing with some issues now with some things that I purchased on Etsy that or I don't know. The FedEx man right now, or actually the US Postal Service is riding around with a little sign that says like boss lady or something in their truck because it's MIA. They said they delivered it, but they didn't. But that's just the world that we live in. Anyways, so whether you have a physical product, like local product, or you're online, pretty much every single one of these apply. It doesn't matter how you sell your craft, right? Now, I love teaching creatives how to sell online because unless you've built an amazing community locally, um, it can be a lot of us like to be home. Let's just face it. As creatives, we like to be home. And I'm not the biggest fan of packing up tote boxes and carrying into the nearest craft show so that I could spend $100 buying somebody else's stuff. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You come home with more things than you need, right? All right. So number one, in the 5 things that you need to make a sale, to sell your craft, you have to be seen. Now, a lot of people have a misconception that if we're selling online, that we don't have to be seen. And that is so not true. If you had a brick and mortar and you have this beautiful, beautiful storefront, aka your products, right? You have this beautiful storefront, but you never go and open the door, are you going to make a sale? You have to be seen. And there's a ton we're going to be getting into over every Friday at 1 p.m. Y'all here, 1 p.m. Eastern every Friday. We're going to be here talking about some of these things because you have to be seen. How do you want to be seen? And if you don't want to be seen, it's going to be impossible to make a sale. If Home Goods never opened the door, how could you buy the stuff you don't need? If Hobby Lobby, well, they are closed one day a week, and it happens to be the day we always need something. But how are we going to make a sale if we're not being seen? So, how do you want to be seen? Are you being seen in the local community? Are you volunteering? Are you getting in front of your neighbors? Are you creating that community locally? Or are you doing it online? Listing a product on Etsy or on Shopify is not enough to make money. Basically, you're listing a product along with millions of other products. How are you going to be seen? How are you going to get that out? And I want you to think about that because we'll be back next week with some tips on that. All right. So you've got to remember open the doors daily. A strategy that a lot of people poo-poo, like yeah, we can use that word actually. I have a little funny emoji for that. You want to see my emoji for that? Here's an idea that people poo-poo. Okay. I know, like, hopefully you can laugh here. People poo-poo this idea all the time, but it's so funny. It works. Email, email, email. Y'all listen. Email works. It's one of the best ways to stay in front of somebody without having to go live and to do videos and shorts and reels and TikToks and all of the other things. Email works. I want you to think about your own habits. When you land on a website and you click on a website and you're like, "Ooh, let me get on the email list." What are you hoping happens in that email list? You're wanting a discount. You want that 10% off, that whatever coupon. We are getting on email lists every single day by choice. Now, I know what some of you are saying, I don't open my email. I'm going to tell you right now that's not true. You do open your email for the things that you want. You do open the email for the things that you need. How many of you have been at CVS and you type in, at least me, type in CVS to see if you got the $4 coupon? Yeah, you go to Joann's, right? And there's a reason they're going bankrupt, by the way. 40% coupons forever don't work. Anyways, that is a whole nother YouTube for another day. But anyways, you're constantly looking for that deal, that bargain, and email is so important to stay in front of our audience. Average engagement rate, open rate on email is 26% in the creative world. I have high as 40%, and I've actually seen as high as 50% with some of the members inside of my community. And email works, y'all. That means 26 people out of every 100 will see you. On social media, it's less than 1%. That means one person for every 100 will see you. I don't know about you, but I would rather work smarter, not harder. Okay. All right. Real quick, we're going to like throw in something here real quick if you stuck with me long enough. We are actually getting ready to host an amazing, it's going to be epic. I cannot wait. 10-week course on how to use YouTube, this platform right here. Using this platform right here to grow our creative businesses and increase our bottom line. Start, grow, and scale your revenue with YouTube. The YouTube's for creatives course. It starts this week. But if you happen to catch this on replay, you don't need to worry about that because it's on Evergreen. It means I did it once and you can buy it many times over. You can catch me at soniacorrea.com. And I'll leave that up here just for a second. So if you want to learn how to use YouTube to grow your creative business, YouTube has been a big part of my business as well as so many members in my community. I see it work beautifully and magic. It's an amazing way to be seen and open those doors daily. It's a great way to grow your email list. And it's also a great way to get these last 3 in. All right, let's talk about working smarter, not harder. Okay, work smarter, not harder. What am I talking about here? As creatives, we tend to be super, I don't want to use the word dumb, but sometimes we're not the best with our time. We have in our mindset that make, right? Like, and that's not what we want to do. I want to encourage all of you to look at your products and go, can I make it one time? And can I sell it many? And I really want you to think about when you're making something, because continuing to make whatever it is that you paint or that you do, making them over and over and over again is going to burn you out. You're going to be done with it. You're not going to want to do it. And it's going to be painful, right? It's going to be painful to be able to do that. And so we need to find ways that we can create one thing and sell many. I'm not talking about everything that you do. There has to be something, especially my artisans and my designers in the group, painting that one thing, scanning it and selling the digital over and over. And I know what you think. And my fine artists, God bless them. I've had so many years of working with fine artists. They're lovely. The creativity, the way their mind works, but they think, not they as a whole, but a good majority of them think that if I sell my designs digitally, it's going to devalue my brand. And I completely and utterly disagree, because the person who buys original art and the person who buys digital are two completely different people. Somebody who values your amazing artwork at $1,500, $2,000, $3,000 for that original is not the same person who's buying $10 digitals. It's not the same person at all. And I don't believe that it devalues the brand. I'm sitting right here with Henri Matisse on my wall. I love Matisse. I would never be able to afford even a corner of a Matisse print, but I can see Matisse every day on my walls because I love those sort of abstract designs and all those pinks and all of that. So think about how you can take your craft and create it once and sell many. What if you could create one of these in an hour? And this is just an example, y'all. But you actually sold 10 in an hour. And you're like, how do you do that? You teach it. You teach somebody how to make it. When we teach people how to make it, then suddenly I would much rather have 6 people sign up for a $20 class to make $120 than to take one, make an hour to do it, another hour to list it, and then the marketing, and then this, and then that to make $20. That makes no sense to me. That doesn't make any, why would you do that? That doesn't make any sense to me. This is where we have to learn to work smarter, not harder. And a lot of creatives have major issues on pricing their products, right? Like you're thinking, oh, $20, $20, $20. but I can teach a class in an hour and teach 10 people at $20. That's $200. Like, I can't sell 20 of these in that amount of time or 10 of these in that amount of time. It's impossible. And so you really have to look at, like, what do I have in the bank, in our creative vault that I can teach and sell? What can I scan and sell? What kind of digital products can I get? What can I offer the world? And a lot of you don't want to be seen, right? You don't want to like show your face and I got to do my hair, I got to do my makeup. There's all kinds of ways to get around that. All kinds of ways to get around that. If you guys follow me on my creative page at Vintage Press Studio, I'm here on YouTube, just getting started with this because I'm trying to prove a point with it. You never see my face. I am nowhere to be seen anywhere on it. And the branding, nothing. You will never see my face. You'll hear my voice. You'll recognize that, but you won't see my face. All right, number 4, and we're almost to number 5, my favorite. Number 4, collaborate, drop it like it's hot. Like, y'all need to collaborate. Y'all need to just get out of your little boxes and you need to find a community of people that are good. And I don't mean partnering up in business, but I mean creating together. I'm getting ready to do the Junk Journal Jubilee. I'm super excited about the Junk Journal Jubilee. And they're like, you're a business coach. I'm like, yeah, but I still need a creative outlet. It's a mass collaboration of 12, actually, I think 14 amazing artists. And we're all just coming together and spending some time together, creating together in front of an audience and offering them some amazing one of a kind bonuses that they can do all digital, y'all. Do it once, sell it many, collaborations for the win. One of my good friends and one of my amazing clients, Royce Hunt Bell with Royce Cycled Papers, she recently told me, she's like, yeah, 2025 is the year of OPP. Like, you guys remember OPP? You guys remember? Hopefully you're okay, for my generation, or you're a little bit like before my generation, OPP is, it was other people's problems. There's a lot of like acronyms for OPP, but this is other people's platforms. And she is making a huge push this year in 2025 to be seen on other people's platforms. And so keep in mind, OPP, how can I make myself present? There's some amazing groups out there. There's amazing collaborative groups, creative groups. There's amazing sales groups, you guys. One virtual home decor marketplace by another one of my clients, Terry Burton. She's with Paying for Profits. So there's a virtual home. If you guys go on the Meta World, you can search virtual home decor marketplace. I'll drop a link down below too when I go, and I'll drop some links down below for you guys. There's also the Crafty Bunch. There's also platforms like Whatnot, creating creative raid trains. There's a lot of platforms that allow you to create to be seen. And again, you can sell anything, including a tortilla blanket, to 2,000 people as long as the marketing is on point for the audience, right? For the audience. All right, number 5, last one. Y'all ready for this? We are all victims. Not victims. We are victims of this to ourselves. We do this to ourselves. When something works, why do we stop doing it? Have y'all ever noticed that? Like, have y'all ever noticed as creatives that we don't stop when it starts working? Oh, it's working. I'm going to go do something else. Oh, no. Don't do that. Don't do that. We stop working when nothing works, and we stop working when it does work. That is one of the worst things you can possibly do, is to stop. Just because something didn't work or you don't see, I'll give you an example. You decided that you wanted to do your business locally, right? And you're going to craft shows and networking events, and you're like, I'm just not getting any sales, so I'm not doing this anymore. And when I hear my creatives tell me these things, the things I've done, my first question to them is, how long have you been doing it? A few months. It's not enough time. It takes 36 months to be seen. Y'all hear that? Easiest job you'll have in the world is working for somebody else and allow them to do the marketing. But hey, if you want to venture off and try to make a little bit of like dough on the side, you got to be seen. And in order to be seen, it takes 36 months to build a brand. And so trying something for a month and quitting, or trying something and it works and like, ooh, it's good now. It's good. I tried that. It worked. Let me do something else. We tend to stop when it starts to work. Right at them, I see it time and time again. Right when it starts to get a little bit of traction, I should be further along. I should have gotten more traction. I should be getting more sales. I should be getting more engagement, whatever it may be. And then we stop. Will you stop? Ah, like, I just want to like, I just want to sometimes do this, right? Like, this is how I feel sometimes when I hear that is that, oh, we stopped. It was totally working to stop doing it. I've done it, y'all. Like, as a business, I have done it myself. I have stopped working when something starts to work. And we can't do that. All right. We can't do that. We have to keep moving along. We've got to keep that. So I'm going to leave you guys with this little like biz tip here. All right. I want you to think of your business like a stair, that you're going up the stairs. You are going to grow your business. Let me rephrase that because some of you are hobbyists and so it's fine. You're going to make a sale and you're going to figure out what worked, what caused that sale. And you're going to do it and this is called scaling. All right. And then you're like, okay, that worked. I'm going to do it again. That worked. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to try something. I'm going to do it again. And it's a stairway and your stairs start down here and they end up here. It's not easy. It's not always like this. You got to go up. You got to scale it like this. That's how business works. And when you really focus on that and you don't stop and go back a few stairs, because the minute you go back a few stairs, somebody just took your place on the stairs. All right. You have to keep moving forward. Now, selling your craft is all about knowing what your trends are. We're going to be talking about that over the coming weeks. Knowing who your audience is, like who's your Sally. I'm going to be bringing on some amazing special guests with me to talk about how they discovered who their Sally was, how their products are trending, what part. Because guys, guess what? Only 20% of your product base, like think about all the products that you guys have or that you make, only 20% of them actually make money. It's the 80-20 rule, the Pareto rule. Only 20% of your products are the actual money makers. Are you spending the time opening the door to those products? So anyways, I hope that these 5 tips helped you guys kind of grow. It was way more than 5 tips. But, for the YouTube algorithm and the audience and all that, I needed to put a number on there. So 5, you guys got more than 5 today. But anyways, those of you who joined me live, thank you so much for being here. We have Massachusetts in the house. I see that. We've got Texas in the house. 2 Texas in the house. So anyways, so good to see you guys here. Let's see. Oh, right. Texas. We got Texas, Oklahoma, Massachusetts, Boston area, 2 Texas. Anyways, I'm glad that you guys joined me today. Those of you join me live. And you guys listen down below. I would love to know in the comments, if you're watching this on replay, tell me what kind of business do you have? What kind of hobby do you have? What kind of craft do you have? What are you trying to do? Like, what do you want to sell? What is your biggest hangups? If you guys drop them below, I'd love to talk about them here on YouTube. But if you don't tell me what you want to hear, I can't help you. I love it. George is in the house. Ooh, Georgia, where at? I'm in Tampa, Florida, by the way. If you guys don't know, I'm in Tampa, Florida. And Georgia, Glam Mercy Designs. Georgia, I'd love to know what part of Georgia. Oh, wait, I knew who that is. You're just, I think you're just a little bit to the west of Atlanta, right? Anyways, yeah, Georgia, I can't wait, y'all. Georgia's on my mind. Georgia's been on my mind for 20 years. And I'm hoping that Georgia is further on my mind. And I hope I can call Georgia home here in a couple of years. North of Atlanta. Yeah. Okay. Right. Yeah. Hi, favorite girl. How are you? Good to see you, by the way. It's been a while. So, been a while. Hopefully we'll be neighbors sometime because, anyways, I'm really, yeah, Georgia's on my mind. So anyways, you guys have an amazing day. I'll be back here. If you're catching this on replay, you can check out all my videos here and our playlist, Making Money with Crafts. And I'll be back here 1 p.m. on Friday, providing you're catching me in the next. If it's like 3 years from now, I may not be 1 p.m. on Friday. You get the point. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Have a great day. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody.